Alain Delon is one of France's most famous and most loved actors, who is to this day celebrated for his incredible talent. In the early 60s to late 70s, Alain Delon was dubbed the most handsome actors in France, thanks to his great looks. Nowadays the 89-year-old actor lives reclusive in his property outside Paris. The actor is very protective of his privacy and rarely gives interviews. What many people ignore is that the famous actor has a little secret. This little secret has a name, Christian Aaron Boulogne, and he is Alain Delon's illegitimate son. Alain Delon has officially 3 children. First there is Anthony Delon, an actor born from his first and only marriage to actress Nathalie Delon, in August 1964. Their union lasted only 4 years and the couple separated and were officially divorced in 1968. Many years later, Alain Delon had 2 other children with Dutch model Rosalie van Bremen. Anoukje Delon, who was born in November 1990, and Alain Fabienne, who was in March 1994. Alain Delon family tree could have ended there if there had not been Christian Aaron Boulogne, the secret son of Alain Delon. This secret son is never mentioned in the actor's official biographies. Ari, as his friends call him, was the result of an affair Alain Delon had with the German singer, actress and supermodel Nico. Nico, whose real name is Christa Paffgen, is well known for being Andy Warhol's muse and the iconic face of the Velvet Underground and the related movement. Delon and Nico met during the shooting of a movie. The actor, who was infatuated with the young model, pursued her relentlessly. The two ended up having a brief affair that lasted only a few months. The few months were enough to conceive a child, and Ari was born in August 1962. Alain Delon, who did not think Ari was his, refused to sign the birth certificate and refused also to take a DNA test. He allegedly cut all ties with Nico, who was left to take care of his son on her own. A few years later, Nico, in financial trouble, homeless and now drug addict, called Edith Boulogne, the mother of Alain Delon. She told the old lady that Ari was Alain Delon's son, that she could no longer take care of him, and that she needed help. Mrs. Boulogne decided to welcome the little Ari in her home and had him adopted by her second husband Paul, Alain Delon's stepfather. Edith did not want to adopt Ari herself because she did not want him to become his father's brother. When Alain learned that his mother had welcomed Ari in her house, he allegedly told his mom through his manager at the time that she would have to choose between him and Ari. Delon, faced with his mother's refusal to get rid of Ari, allegedly cut all ties with her, and the two would remain estranged for 17 long years. Ari went to live with Edith Boulogne, his grandmother, and was only allowed to see his beloved mother sporadically. The child did not have any contact with Alain Delon either, except perhaps for one fateful day when the famous actor came to visit his mother, who was ill. Ari recounted that memorable scene in his book Love Never Forget, published in 2001. Alain Delon that day invited the young Ari to join him in his car. He looked Ari in the eyes, pat him on the back, then allegedly said, "You are my buddy, you are my buddy. But I'll tell you something, you do not have my eyes, you do not have my hair. You're not my son. You will never be my son. I only slept with your mother once." Alain cut the conversation short, leaving Ari alone. Ari will not see her father again. The little boy would grow up without a father, in the shadow of the famous star. His life would take a turn for the worse when in his teen years he went to live with his mother. The young man started taking drugs and became addicted to heroin. The two would often take drugs together. Ari at his worst would end up living on the street, begging for money. This went on for years until Ari decided to seek help and get sober. Ari Boulogne still lives in France. He is the father of a little boy named Charlie, who was born in 1994, 7 years after the accidental death of his beloved mother. Nico died in 1988.